Good afternoon, dear friends. This is the instructor Zahir Yosef from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Now I will be talking about how to merge into the highway, switch lanes and exit the highway. As you see right now, I give a signal to the right, preparing myself to be on ramp. On ramp supposed to be another sign for the speeding sign saying whether it's 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. Here it wasn't, so I went to 50. Now once I finish the ramp and then I start speeding up, the highway here is 90, so I give the signal to the left. I'm checking my mirror, the left mirror, the blind spot to the left, clear. Then I merge into the highway and then cancel my signal. Didn't have any issue, I had enough gap. Now if I wanted to switch lane to the left, I have to check my middle mirror, the center mirror or rear view mirror, the side mirror to the left, and then my blind spot. If I see the highway is busy, then I will not be able to switch lane to the left because the cars are coming from my left. They are very close. So if I switch, it's going to be very dangerous for me to switch, and then I might collide with another vehicles. If you guys see on the right side, there are cars trying to merge into the highway. They sped up and then they increased their speed. When they sped up, their speed became equal to our speed on the highway and enable them to enter or merge into the highway. Now I will try to switch lane to the left. I signal to the left. I check my rear view mirror, the left side mirror, my blind spot to the left, and then I switch nicely, smooth switching or lane changing, and blended in. I didn't jump into the lane, the new lane. I prefer to stay on the right side on the highway, so nobody will bug you to drive faster on the left side. Because if you stay on the left side, it's a passing lane, and then it's supposed to be open for the emergencies, for the emergency vehicles and for the vehicles who want to pass. I want to switch back to the right. I give a signal to the right. I checked my rear view mirror, my side mirror to the right, and then my blind spot. I see there is a car coming very fast from my right side, and then I will not be able. The red car, you will see it, it's coming fast. I will not be able to go. Now I have enough space, then I switch lane to the right. The most important is, please, when you switch lane, you have to have enough space between your car and the other car behind you, and between your car and the other car ahead of you, in front of you. If you don't have sufficient enough space, then you cannot switch. Do not switch, especially if the other cars are coming fast. Then you do not switch, otherwise it's going to be very dangerous. And then when you drive on the highway, always leave enough space between your car and the car ahead of you. If you see there is a black car ahead of me, and then I left about, we call it by seconds, about 5 or 6 seconds. Now the speed, it dropped from 90 to 80. You don't need to hit the brake. Just take your foot off the gas pedal and let the speed to settle your car to coast slowly until it drops the speed to 80. You don't need to hit the brake hard and then make problems for the other vehicles behind you, because sometimes they don't know or they are not paying attention, and then that can cause a problem also. And then again, back to the space, the safety cushion between you and then the vehicles ahead of you. If they are going faster than the speeding limit, you don't need to worry about that. You just drive according to the speeding limit. But if they are going according to the speeding limit, let's say they are going with 80 and they are driving 80, then you have to drive 80, but leave enough space behind them so you will be like more safe on the highway and any other roads. But on the highway we leave just like a bit extra space behind the other vehicles. Why? Because the speed is higher. Every time you drive in a higher speed, the safety cushion and then the space between your car and the car ahead of you, it has to be more speed, more safety cushion, more space. As you see, here is the 80, driving 80. Usually this is the Red Hill Valley in Hamilton, Ontario. If you see the police on the left side had stopped some other vehicles, usually it's very heavy and for law enforcement here on this highway because it's 80, the speed is 80, used to be 90, but because of so many collision and accidents and then changed to 80. And then please try to obey the law. Please try to drive according to the speeding limit, and then don't go fast because the speed always causes problems. So try to obey the law and then drive according to the speeding limit. Even though if you are in rush, it doesn't matter. If you go a bit late, it's better than you don't go. Again, the speed is still 80 here. So if your car goes a bit faster, let's say 80, 81, 82, it's still okay. But don't go like 87, 89, 90, 100. I have seen some other people drive here too fast. Like even though if it's 80, they pass by me very fast and they drive so fast. Of course, they will get caught one day, or they're gonna cause an accident or a problem some other days, and God forbid. You don't need that. Everybody needs to drive safe and then to be safe on the road. So soon I will be exiting the highway, very soon. Again, I said, if you try to drive on the highway according to the speeding limit, leave enough space behind the other vehicles, like when there is a car ahead of you, check your mirrors so often, like 4, 5, 6 seconds. Check your speed all the time. Check the surrounding area, the rear view mirror. Check your left side mirror, check your right side mirror, and see if some other cars are tailgating you. Tailgating you means they are following you too closely, because those cars also create problems for you, and then try to avoid them. That's why we drive on the right side of the highway. So if you're driving according to the speeding limit, some other people do not like that. They can switch lane to the left and then they can pass you. But if you are already driving on the left and then you're blocking the way on them, it's going to be an issue for you. You create an issue. Now I want to exit the highway. I'll signal from now. I do not slow down. I check my mirrors to the right side, my blind spot, and I'm merging into the new lane. This is the deceleration lane. I have to start slowing down my speed slowly, gradually. I cancel my signal, and then they gave me here 40. 40 means you can, it's a yellow sign. It means you can drive 40, 45 or 50 because it's suggesting to you to drive according to that speeding limit. It's not a white and black sign. It's not a regulated sign. So here my signal is already right. I'm checking to the right, and then as you see here, I will go to the second lane from the right side. Why? Because the right first lane to the right where I supposed to enter, it's an exit lane to the right. I don't want to exit. So thank you. I will have another video. It's for the G2 and the full G road So watch my next videos. Thank you.